Welcome back to Perpetual Wellness, episode number 19. We want to thank you again so much for the likes, the shares, the support, comments, all that stuff has been really great, and it has encouraged us to kind of keep going. So, we like to talk about on our channel everything wellness. And so with that in mind, something has come up in our family and a number of comments from friends and family regarding the topic pneumonia. First, what is pneumonia? Well, we're not going to get in the weeds. I'm not a doctor. I can't make recommendations, but pneumonia is a lung infection, quite simply. And there's a number of details regarding that, and you can do your own research and all that. But we want to talk about our experience with pneumonia. And it is a serious infection or disease. And we thought with wellness on our mind, it was important to have a conversation about pneumonia. Now, as many of you have seen in my past episodes, that Linda is a very healthy person and health conscious. She eats well, she hydrates well, she's in the gym, and she has generally a good attitude about life. She's a happy person. So how does she come down with pneumonia? Well, first I have to say we both are approaching our 70s, and so our healthcare provider recommended that we take the pneumonia shot. And we both took the pneumonia shot at the same day, and we went on about our lives. But not far after that pneumonia shot, long after rather, Linda came down with pneumonia. She was down for about 3 months, in bed for about a month, and she worked hard to recover and to get better. And again, like I said, we're happy that she is better and that she's moving on. But I wanted to focus on one point concerning pneumonia. Now, again, like I said, you can do your own research and Google pneumonia and those kinds of things. But one of the things that happened in our family is quite simply, we evaluated all of our actions. We pretty much, Linda and I, we work out on a regular basis. We work out at the same gyms. We eat the same food and all those things. Linda's not compromised, but I am. If you go back to episode 1, I talked about how I'm compromised. And here is the one difference between my approach and Linda's approach. And I'm not sure, and we can't say for certain, this was the reason why she got pneumonia, but it just may be a point or a thought for you to have in your mind as you work towards being perpetual in your wellness. So for both of us, when we go to the gym, both of our gyms are public gyms. One's about a half mile away, and we have one within our condo, and they're both open to the public, or I would say the residents here. So when I go to the gym, whenever I'm working out on the equipment, I like to make sure I wipe it down with a wipe, and I'm very careful about making sure my hands are clean. And that is my approach whenever I'm working on any equipment or tools in the gym. So now, but Linda's difference, the difference is that she doesn't always wipe down the equipment. And so we're not saying that's the reason why she got pneumonia, but it's just a point for you to think about, because you don't want to find yourself getting sick like that, and you want to make every precaution at least to not get sick. And so a part of that for me, because I am compromised, I made sure my equipment was wiped down. Now, Linda has now taken up the point of when she's working out in the gym, she now wipes down all of her equipment, and it only takes about 10 seconds. And if your gym doesn't have wipes, they have them in packages. You can get them at the drugstore and so forth. And it takes about 10 seconds, and it is all done and all clean. So that is our point for today with regards to wellness. And keep in mind, we want to have wellness and being perpetual in our wellness at all times. That way we can keep going. So we look forward to seeing you next week. Yes, episode number 20. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.